cool. I didn't get to... I was a little bit rushed this morning. I slept in. So if the volume's not good, it's because I didn't get to test earlier. Because... I don't want to... Sorry, I just woke up. I'm all over the place. But let's go. Let's kiss some boys. Let me just do the ads first on Discord. Here. Stream time and get the link. Here it is. Oh, my mic is on the side of my desk. We don't want that. We want it in front of me so you can actually hear me. Pull OBS up. Which is determined not to share on my sidebar. Rude! Don't they know who I am? Hey man, welcome in. You're second. Man, you beat Mog this time. Okay, hang on. I need to re-plug in my controller. Let me know if the volume's not good, by the way. Boy Day. Yes, it is Boy Day. Yeah, microphone decided to unplug itself for a bit, but it should be back. Let me, okay, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, Boy Day. Hold on, I need a drink and stuff. Having problems with the water bottle, you got the penguin pro. What's wrong with it? Hey Blossom, how you going? It makes water taste weird. How so? Did you wash it before putting water in it? I'm pretty good. I'm a little bit sleepy. I slept in. I pretty much just woke up. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Boy Day. Grand auction. We're gonna... Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. It's like contaminated with either metal or some other taste. Huh. That's weird. I would thoroughly wash that. Anyway, we're going to an auction. We need glass? Smells and tastes worse the less cold the water is. Huh. Weird. Anyway, Boy Day. A line of servants greeted us as we walked through the front gate. Welcome back, Master Val. A butler approached Val with a smile. Oh yeah, because he's a big shot here. And a warm welcome to Sir Ash, Sir Luke, and Miss Tassie. I don't get it. I'm just Miss Tassie. I don't even get lady. I don't get Lady Tassie. I'm home. Thanks for getting everything ready in such a short time. It's our job, young master. What, he lives at the auction house? When we were, I think we were at the auction house. I don't remember where we are. When we were to go inside, suddenly there was a rumbling. At that moment, the ground beneath us shook. What was that? Earthquake? Yeah, like Miss Tassie, like you could give me something, Mademoiselle. I even tolerate French. Queen Tassie, yes, I'll take that one. An earthquake? Val laughed at my surprise. It's not, don't worry. Oh yeah, he keeps pet dragons, doesn't he? So cool. That was my pet. Your pet? We know that he has pet dragons, he told us. My house has many dragons. Don't worry, they're all tame. That's true, Mr. Fire spoke about this before. Sounds like they were happy to hear that you come back, young master. I'll visit them later. He's not gonna visit them now. Like, I know we're in the middle of a test, but like, if I come home and I would not leave. Like, if I've been at school for like 3 months or whatever, how long it's been, and I come home and I hear I hear like Jeff, and I don't go say hi. Like, no. My pets get highs and cuddles. After that, Val took us to the living room to talk. His butler came over to prepare tea and snacks. Wow, everyone's royalty here. Did you get the information I asked for? Of course, young master. Everything is in this folder. The butler pulled out a thick folder and handed it to Val. Val's face was serious as he quickly skimmed the documents. Have you also secured an invitation to tomorrow's auction? Okay, we're at his house, but not the auction. Madam, if you're married, mademoiselle is if you're sick. Fair enough. I learned something new today. We're currently working on it. It'll take some time because they're quite stubborn. Then send a letter with the crest of House Lucifer. I used to have a high school French teacher as my neighbor. That's pretty cool. Make sure we can get access no matter what. Yes, young master. After receiving orders from his master, the butler bowed and left the room. We need to talk about... They added the cricket sound effect. Why are you looking at me like that? Val. You looked cool. You looked really cool. Yesterday you seemed more charismatic. Val blushed a little because of the phrases. When they cut French, she moved to teach another school. Oh, that sucks. Poor lady. Well, I have to do my best because Demon Realm is my home. Try to be this serious when you study physics too. They teach physics at magic school? Val is a cute boy, agreed. The cutest boy. Hey, that's a different matter. After exchanging jokes for a while, we returned to the main topic. Val shared the documents with us. I asked my butler to gather information about the underground auction. A shadow said this event is exclusive to high-ranked demons. They even installed a magic device to detect visitors at the entrance. Everyone without demon blood will be expelled automatically. Okay, so it's... I think my favorite boy TM is Luke, but Val is working hard to win me over. But fair enough. Yeah, unfortunately I can't date Luke. It's illegal. Okay, so it looks like only me and Val can go to the auction. Val then looked at Ash and Luke. Unfortunately, neither of you can participate in the auction. Ash and Luke were silent for a moment. Is there no other way we can get in? Just leave it to us. Val shook his head. It's not just about magic device. I'm afraid the situation could get dangerous if you join in. Yeah, demon only. It's a racist auction. With a slight misstep, you could be mistaken for auction slaves. Oh. Oh, we're going to a slave auction. Okay. Fun. I see. Then if we go along, it will only hinder you two. Just leave it all to us. Don't worry, I'll protect Tazzy while we're there. And we'll definitely get that glass material. Ash and Luke smiled at me and then nodded. While you guys are at the auction, Luke and I can keep an eye on the other students' movements. After being freed of Lilith's power, they must be looking for a way to clear the trial too. I hope they don't come after us again. I think we've had enough discussion for today. You must be exhausted. Let me ask the servants to take you to your rooms. The servants, ooh la la. Luke and Ash went out to follow the servants, but Val stopped me. Tazzy, we can't wear uniforms at tomorrow's auction. But don't worry, I'll get everything ready for you. Ooh, I get a pretty dress. please use the dress I prepared. Save the game. Good idea. Okay, thanks, Val. I want to see my demon dress. I gotta look pretty at the auction. After that, I rested in the designated room. I couldn't tell how much time has passed since I closed my eyes. A sudden knock on the door woke me up. I heard there's a bad end in this chapter. Oh no. Thank you for getting me to save. Good evening, Miss Dazzy. May we come in? Hopefully I don't get it. Or maybe I do get it. Like I've saved. Should be fine. I immediately got out of bed and stood up. You may enter. Ah yes, the faceless servant. Few servants entered respectfully. Do you need anything? The auction is about to start. It's time for you to start getting ready, miss. I looked out the window. The skies still look the same. The auction is tomorrow, right? Art bad end? Has the day changed? It's always night here. Has it been another day? Please look at the moon, miss. In the demon realm, the transition from day to night is marked by a change in the moon's phase. I paid closer attention to the moon. It's a crescent? I tried to remember. During the trial, I saw a full moon. So if the phase has changed, the day has changed? You don't want it? Oh, I'm curious now. I was amazed at the new fact. Demon Realm is really unique. Thanks for answering my question. The servant bowed and clapped her hands. Pretty demon dress. The bad end kind of traumatized. Oh. There's something that bad in this game? I thought it was pretty tame so far. Suddenly a mannequin wearing a beautiful black dress appeared in front of me. This dress is for me? Yes, miss. Master Val personally prepared the dress for you. What do you mean personally prepared? Did he sew it? He hopes that Miss Tazzy likes the dress. This dress is also designed to match Master Val's. Oh, matching costumes, that's adorable. I looked back at the dress Val gave me. There was no denying the dress looked absolutely gorgeous. Which dress should I wear? The black dress, it's pretty. I'm going to wear the dress Val gave me. Please help me get ready. If you reject it, bad end of here. Okay, I will. I kind of want to see it. If it's traumatizing though, I won't do it now. But I will do another save here. And I'll go back to this one on my own time so I can see it. Thank you for letting me know. Very well, miss. The servants eagerly helped me put the dress on. I was blown away by my new look. Oh, I'm so pretty! This black dress had such an elegant design. The overall figure was unique and accentuated my curves. Ooh. The gold embellishments and rose trimmings added to its elegance. Pretty! Val has great taste in choosing dresses. Who'd have thought? This dress looks really pretty. Once done, I left the room and went to Val. Seeing my new look, Val blushed. Oh, I see what you like. I enjoyed his reaction as I walked in with a smile. Cute. Val? How do I look? I really like this dress. Val didn't answer me right away. His golden eyes were locked on me. He's speechless. So beautiful. His hand gently caressed my cheek. You look really pretty today, Tazzy. My lips curved into a smile. That single sentence of praise from Val made me really happy. Thanks for the compliment. Val smiled as he extended his hand towards me. Then let's go. You don't mind me being a partner tonight, right? Without hesitation, I took his hand. My pleasure. We walked out of the mansion together, hand in hand. Luke and Ash were waiting in front of the mansion to see us off. They immediately fell silent when they saw me. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, be speechless. Ash, Luke, I got your tongues. Sorry, I was too stuck. They're all blushing. You look so elegant in that dress, Tazzy. Ash nodded his head. I was like, you always look beautiful in anything, but today you're even prettier. Hearing their compliments reassured me that choosing this dress was the right decision. Thanks, Ash. Luke, be careful. I hope your mission goes well. Val, take good care of Tazzy. Of course, you don't have to tell me. After saying goodbye, Val and I left. Our car stopped in front of a heavily guarded area. Like Val said, there was a magic device we had to pass through at the entrance. Are you ready, Tazzy? Of course. As soon as they saw Val's face, the guards immediately let us in, because he's important. With our arms intertwined, the two of us walked confidently through the entrance. Inside, we both immediately became the center of attention. I could hear the chatter of the guests who were staring at us. Oh yeah, hot stuff coming through. Hey, you see that pretty demon next to Lord Lucifer? Wow, her dress is really beautiful. Where did she buy it? Is she his new partner? I don't know, but they look good together. My first jump from chair. I'm glad I wore this dress. Where they really rub in that picking this dress was the right decision. I have absolutely no doubts about my identity as a demon. I'm getting the feeling that I know what happens if you choose the other dress. Is Batcan trying to traumatize me too? Why is that? One of the demon guests came up to us. Good evening, my lord. I didn't expect to see you tonight. Val smiled faintly while glancing at me, his arm wrapped around my shoulders affectionately. Bad and yeah. I'll see that later, but I get the feeling that it's bad. I'm trying to please my partner. Yeah, like with the note that like there was absolutely no doubts yeah, I'll do it off stream, don't worry. Yeah, like no doubts is my demon, and also like if Luke and Ash come, they might be mistaken for auction slaves. I'm like, do I get sold into slavery if I choose the other dress? Is that what happens? But it didn't happen. I got a dress. What else can make a woman happy besides shopping? Wouldn't you say so? You're absolutely right. The man was watching me closely. So is this your partner? Greetings, my name's Tazzy. Nice to meet you. You look great together. Looks like the future of House Lucifer is bright. You flatter us, sir. We chatted with him for a while until the auction started. It's okay, nothing bad will happen. Val invited me to sit in one of the front seats. The host finally came on stage and gave a speech. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to see you at this event. Without further delay, let's start today's auction. Our first lot. The auctioneer swung his wand. In the blink of an eye, a large cage appeared beside O. It contained a thin, sickly young demon. A demon slave with different eye colors. That said, his blue left eye has a special ability. Bidding starts from 15 billion. Special ability. You're not correctly advertising the merchandise. It's like, oh, it has a special ability. Like, what is it? I feel bad for the child. Yeah. This sucks. Demon Realm sucks. 20 billion. 25 billion! Amidst the cacophony of bidders, I stared at the slave. Unconsciously, my hands were already clenched into fists. No matter the place, I guess people's true natures never change. Despicable things like slave trading will exist even in other realms. Val seemed to be aware of my feelings. Tassie, what's wrong? Val, this is evil! Just thinking about something. About how this world is similar to where I come from. Slavery exists everywhere. It shouldn't. Val didn't answer me. Instead, he held my hand gently. Even though Val didn't say anything, the warmth of his touch made me feel comfortable. The auction continued. Finally, the host brought out the thing we've been waiting for. This part's similar, the bad end, yeah. Like, that's messed up. Next, we have another rare item. After swinging his wand, a podium appeared next to him. Above it was a transparent, colored glass. Special glass material used to make magic devices. This glass can hold any amount of magical energy. Glass, yeah! It's a little bit lackluster compared to, like, bidding starts from 30 billion. It's like, this is a rich, fancy auction. And it's like, we have the best things available for only the most richest and influential. Here is a small bit of glass. It's a little lackluster, right? That's the glass we're after. I glanced at Val. He nodded. 35 billion. One of the guests had already started bidding. I couldn't lose either. I held up the number plate and went against the offer. 40 billion. 45 billion. 60 billion. How rich do we have that much money? In between this bidding competition, I overheard other guests talking. Hey, aren't you after this stuff too? Don't you want to bid? But my rival is Lord Lucifer and his partner. Like 30 billion! I'm not sure if I should. That's good. I have to keep my confidence to push away other bidders. I was grateful I decided to wear the dress Val gave me. They're really pushing that the dress was the right choice. The dress felt like a shield that strengthened me. The bidding continued fiercely. None of us budged. At this rate, it will never end. Hazzy, can I borrow the number plate? Huh? Of course. Val held up the number plate to get the host's attention. When the host pointed to him, Val made a bid. 300 billion! You called it! Everyone in the room was shocked to hear Val's bid, including me. 10 times the starting price? 300 billion! Are there any more bids? The whole room fell silent. Like, it's just, how rich is he? Going once, going twice. Sold a magical glass for 300 billion to the red-haired gentleman. I should have done this from the start. The house Lucifer's young master is certainly second to none. The auctioneer explained that all purchase items could only be picked up after the event ended. It can't be that easy. When the auction ended, guests were welcome to relax while enjoying the party. Wait here, Tassie. Let me get us a drink. Thanks, Val. I started mingling with the other guests. One of the demon guests approached me with a friendly smile. Demon guest D, you don't have a face. You must not be important. Good evening, young lady. Doesn't the moon look beautiful tonight? Good evening. I returned the greeting out of courtesy. Are you alone? Did your partner leave you? The man kept getting closer. Wait, back off. I started to feel uncomfortable. I didn't want to attract any attention, so I tried to politely decline. Sorry. I'm with my partner. I came with my partner. Excuse me. Without further ado, I left him. But he stopped me. Oh, pushy. Hey, don't act like that. How about we enjoy the evening together? I said no. He's really stubborn. Yeah, get away. I racked my brain trying to find another way to get rid of him. You just scream, That works. It's like, I don't know you. Suddenly my body was pulled away. Someone's arm wrapped around my waist. Good evening. Do you have business with my partner? Belle's deep voice was firm. Yep. Yeah, you got the reference. Val, thank you, Val. His stern gaze locked into the man in front of me. Partner? This woman is with you, Lord Lucifer. Oh yeah, you messed with the wrong demon. The demon's face started to turn pale. Val pulled me closer to him. Right, he's mine. So buzz off while I'm still playing nice. Cold sweat started to roll down the face of the man in front of us. Sorry, it seems I've got the wrong person. Yeah, Val, kick him in the balls. Man, I want to say that. I wonder how that would go over in this fancy, like, ballroom. The man left in a hurry. Val, thank you. Before I could finish my sentence, Val pulled me away without saying anything. Are you okay, Val? Something happened. Val took me into a private room with various expensive decorations all over. The room looked elegant. However, he still didn't say anything. Are you okay, Val? Val, are you okay? As soon as he heard my voice, Val immediately let go of his hand. His face started to turn red, refusing to meet my eyes. Sorry, I couldn't control my emotions earlier. I even went so far as to say that you were mine. No, that was a good thing, don't worry. I'm yours. Val's face turned red again, even up to his ears. Oh, that's adorable. He's kind of cute. Val, you don't have to apologize. It's fine. You don't have to apologize. I want to thank you instead. You did all that to save me. Of course I'll come for you. I can't stand seeing other people touching you. Yeah, sorry about that. I want to go for a harem route. You're going to have to share with Luke and Ash. Art time, yeah. For a moment, Val just stared at me. Oh, there's the shiny bit. We're getting a kiss. His hand caressed my cheek gently. You're so pretty today, Tassie. I understand why that guy approached you. His face was slowly getting closer. I can't help myself either. If I can, I want to keep this beauty just for myself. His words made my heart flutter. The sight of his flushed face stirred something deep within me. Unconsciously, my body moved on its own. I gave Val a light peck on his lips. Oh, we don't get a kiss, we give a kiss. That's better. A look of surprise crossed his face. However, it only lasted a few seconds before his aura abruptly changed. Did you not like that? Don't you want a kiss? As if I woke up something deep inside him. In an instant, he lifted me up. Val sat me on the table. What? His hands entwined me in his embrace. Art time! With not so much space to move left, all I could do was stare at him. Val's golden eyes flashed mysteriously. His face was so close to mine. I could feel his warm breath on my skin. Tassie? His voice was so deep it shook my whole body. It swept me away to a new realm of emotion. I was trying to hold myself back. But you're too tempting tonight. I want you. Oh, scandalous. Val erased the distance between us. He landed a kiss on my lips. Kiss time! His kiss was so demanding, full of longing and desire. He loves me. His hands traced my body from my shoulder to my waist until it finally landed on my thigh. Ooh! His touch left a trail of searing heat. My heart raced with the rush of all these new feelings. Waves of pleasure surged through me, setting me on fire. Okay, wait, this is beyond a kiss at this point. After a while, we finally broke away. We stared at each other. Passion still lingered in the depths of Val's gaze. This is not enough. You're too tempting, Tassie. How can there be someone as beautiful as you? Let me feel that sensation again, Tassie. Again? Val. One more time, I let Val kiss me. This is a whole makeout session now. The softness of his lips boiled my blood. The kiss was deeper this time, full of longing and passion. His hug was getting tighter, showing how much Val desired me. Our bodies pressed against one another, as if we didn't want to be apart from each other even for a second. Every corner of my body tingled with desire. Oh, this is a little bit like, I feel like I'm intruding now. Our demon instincts had finally taken over. Every part of our body wanted each other. Ugh. This is getting a little not PG. Slowly, Val opened his lips, trying to pave the way for more intoxicating sensations. I gave in to my instincts. Our tongues intertwined. Oh! Oh! We were sinking deeper and deeper. I got swept away by Val's turmoil. That night, I let Val have me Wait, completely? Val finally let me go. Like, was that a fade to black? Our minds were still in a daze, but we ended it all with a chuckle. After that, we spent time together, enjoying each other's company. That was a lot. After a while, one of the staff finally called us, like, hey, you two lovebirds done making out. We finished all the purchasing procedures before finally getting the glass. Thank goodness, we're one step closer to passing the trial. Ash and Luke will be thrilled to hear the news. Let's go back. Okay. Without waiting any longer, we headed back to the House Lucifer mansion. Yippee! As soon as we arrived, Val and I took a short rest before meeting Ash and Luke. I decided to change after a long day of wearing Val's dress. Then I left the room to meet the others. So, did you get it? That's not all I got. Val smiled proudly as he showed us the glass material we got. Of course. I told you, didn't I? You don't have to worry. Luke and Ash smiled in relief at the sight of the glass. Thank you, Tazzy, Val. Good job, you two. This is for all of us. By the way, anything happen while we were gone? Status update, please. Did something happen while we were gone? More than half the students taking the trial have already decided to give up. The few remaining teams are still trying to find a way like us, but it seems they haven't found a solution yet. So I think we should be careful when we go to Shadow's place tomorrow. You're right. Don't worry, I know a hidden route. Of course you do. After that, we continue to discuss other things. Then see you tomorrow. Val looked out the window, thinking for a moment. Looks like it's time for me to visit my pet. You haven't done that yet? We've been here for like 2 days and you don't want to see your pet? Your pet dragon? I want to see it too, can I? Sure. You guys want to go too? Luke? Ash? Sure. Yeah, I'm curious about your dragon. Dragon time! Apart from the mansion building, there was an area dedicated to the dragon dwelling. Val took us to the dragon egg hatchery. There, dragon eggs of various colors and sizes were neatly arranged. Wow, there's so many variations of dragon eggs. Will they all hatch and grow up in a similar way to the Skyway dragon of the demon realm? Not all dragons are going to be that big. Most of the dragons here are small, around the size of a horse. But if you want to see a big dragon, I actually have one. His name is Gargantia. Yeah, that sounds like a big dragon to me. Was he the dragon that made a loud noise when we arrived at the mansion earlier? Looks like you two are close. Not close enough for you to visit him right away after getting home after months. Val smiled at Luke's words. Yes, Gargantia is my favorite dragon. Val then pointed to the largest building at the end of this area. That one is Gargantia's house. Gargantia gets a whole house. We can visit him later. What do you mean later? You don't want to say hi? In the middle of our chat, I felt something strange. For some reason, the servants were watching us while whispering to themselves. From their outfits, they seemed to be housekeepers. Why do they all keep looking at us? Is it because Val rarely invites his friends over to the house? The NPC seems sus, very. But wouldn't it be rude for them to do that? Hazzy, what's wrong? You thinking of something? Ah, no, it's nothing. 100% sus, so sus. I got rid of that thought. Well, maybe manners weren't the most important thing in the demon realm. Oh, she's silently judging. Val was about to take us to another place when my phone rang. Hi, Noah. Ash, Val, where are your cell phones? I left it at the mansion. Me too, why? So Orpheus and Mr. Phi wanted to call you. But they couldn't because you don't have your cell phones with you. Why would you leave them at the mansion? That's the point of having mobile phones, for being mobile. Mr. Phi wanted to contact me? Okay, I'll go get my phone. Hello, emo. Hello. Yes, that's him, 100%. Before they left, Val turned to me and Luke. Cassie, look, you guys have a look around here. Ash and I will be back as soon as we finish our business. Oh, is Luke going to talk to the dragons? Okay, say hello to them for us. Val and Ash headed straight back to the mansion's main building together. Meanwhile, Luke and I decided to take a look at the dragon inks for a bit more. I still couldn't get over my admiration for this new scenery. I think NPC's going to attack us. Oh no. Don't do that. I really want to see when these eggs hatch. A few minutes later, one of the groundkeepers came out to us. Oh wait, no, go away. He looked hesitant as he approached us, but then mustered up his courage. Excuse me, Master Val is waiting for you outside. Like hell he is. I know a trap when I see one. You're going to jump me. I felt strange. Something was up. It's only been a few minutes. There's no way Val and Ash have finished. Luke seemed to be thinking the same thing as me. We stared at each other for a few seconds and nodded. Please take us to Val. We decided to follow the groundskeeper cautiously. Bad idea. Outside, there was no one else. My hunch was getting stronger. Yeah, think. Where's Val? Master Val will be here soon. A moment later, a servant approached us. Even so, I've never seen this person before. Servant ? Miss Tazzy, Sir Luke, let's go back to the mansion together. Master Val is waiting. No. In an instant, a black breeze enveloped this person. You've got bad intentions. This person has malicious intent. I secretly tried to contact Val, but for some reason my phone didn't have any connection at all. In fact, I couldn't even summon Noir. Looks like I had all this planned. However, things just got worse. I could see black breeze from various hidden areas. Fight scene. And Luke can't use his magic. He still has his bow though. Do we get a cool fight scene? I can't act rashly. We're quite outnumbered. Luke couldn't use his magic while mine hadn't completely recharged yet. For now, I had to tell Luke about this situation. The breeze is black, huh? What do you mean, miss? It's nothing. Forget it. I glanced at Luke. His face turned tense. He immediately understood what I meant. Before going back, I still want to have a look around. Val told us we're allowed to. Is that all right? Very well, sir. We walked quite a distance ahead of the servants. While pretending to look around, Luke and I started discussing in low voices. Luke, I'm sure they're up to something. But why are they after us? Suddenly, I remembered the auction I attended with Val. There were many slaves of various races for sale. A half-demon, half-angelus, along with a high-rank angelus. If they were sold as slaves, they'll definitely get a high price, right? They want to sell me? Luke got my point right away. I briefly told Luke about our situation, from the cell phone signal being jammed to the large number of people hiding. No, we're not doing that today. You know what? We should go to Gargantia. I'm sure he'll protect us. We have to find a way to get out of this situation. While racking my brain, I was distracted by a large building at the end of the area. Go to the dragon! That's the house of Gargantia, Val's largest dragon pet. If I take these suspicious people there, maybe I can make a scene and ruin their plans. Act with Luke. Luke, I have an idea. I briefly told Luke about my plan. And looking short to Gargantia. It's like, hey, Gargantia, we have a little bit of trouble. Can you just like roar a bit? Maybe singe these people? The thing is, this is quite risky. What if Gargantia also attacks us? Luke smiled when he heard my question. Did you forget my ability, Dazzy? Yeah, they're on the same wavelength as me. Are dragons also animals you can talk to? To be honest, I've never tried it before, but I can understand how Gargantia felt when I heard his roar for the first time. I think there's a chance we could negotiate with him. Luke can talk with any animal. This is a great plan. Let's go talk with Gargantia. Let's run this plan, Tazzy. Okay, I trust you, Luke. We started walking towards Gargantia's house. The servant seemed to realize that Adam was trying to stop us. So, miss, it's time to head back. Nah, thanks, we're good. Master Valor is waiting. Just a moment. We're just taking a quick look. Sorry, but we have to go now. Looks like we can't fool this guy anymore. I glanced at Luke. Luke, let's run! We both rushed towards Gargantia's house. All the people that were hiding came out and tried to catch us. Wow, they're desperate. Gargantia lives in the arena at the school? Run, run, run! Fortunately, we made it to Gargantia's house before then. Barrier. I made a barrier at the entrance. Hopefully the barrier will buy us some time. From behind, I heard a deep groan. We just woke him up. Like, dude, 5 more minutes. A giant dragon appeared to be resting. Sharp eyes were now staring at us. It looked like he was wary of us. Excuse us. Sorry if we disturbed your rest. We're not bad people. We're friends of Val, your master. Gargantia stared at us for a moment. He then sniffed us a few times. For some reason, he began to relax after that. Aw, he likes Val. Good thing Val's smell stuck with us. Gargantia trusts us. I breathed in relief at that. That's adorable. But at the same time, there was a commotion from the entrance. Damn, they put a magic barrier around the entrance. Give me some time. I can dispel it. Oh no. My magic won't last long. Hey Gargantia, can you crispy fry these people? Please? Gargantia, we need your help. Luke quickly told Gargantia our problem. Fortunately, Gargantia agreed to help us. What a good boy. In the middle of our conversation, my barrier was finally broken. Gargantia, help me! Give up, you're surrounded. Seeing a bunch of strangers entering his house, Gargantia got angry. I would too. It's like, bugger off, my house. The roar was deafening, but the criminals didn't seem to be afraid. Don't be afraid, attack them. Seeing their actions, Gargantia grew even more furious. He glanced at Luke. Hazzy, can you still use your magic? Of course, why? Gargantia wants to attack them. He told us to take cover. Then I should create a shield. Cover. Luke, come closer to me. I will create a shield. Huh? Alright. I started to concentrate and cast a short spell. Shield. A thin layer of wind enveloped us. When he made sure we were safe, Gargantia roared once more. A scorching fire burst out of his mouth. Yeah, go Gargantia! Quick, use protective magic! The criminals tried to contain the fire with their magic, but they couldn't beat the dragon's power. I love Gargantia. A second later, they were all defeated. See, this is why I have to date Val. If I have to choose between them, I have to date Val because Gargantia is part of the package. Whoa, that was magnificent. So this is the power of a dragon? Yeah, where's Val and Ash? They went... There. Here they are. A little while later, Val and Ash came after hearing the commotion. What's going on here? Are you alright? I briefly recounted everything that happened. Val immediately glared at his servants. How dare you? Val held back his anger and sighed. Val! They didn't hurt you, did they? Relax, we're fine. That's a relief. Gargantia helped us. Get some rest. Call me if you need anything. Val then asked Ash to help take care of the servants. Sometime later, the butler arrived after hearing the commotion. We're still in Gargantia's house? They haven't changed the background. Please accept our apologies. We will make sure this doesn't happen again. These servants are indeed ex-criminals given a second chance by Master Val. But they seem to have wasted the young master's kindness. I see. What a shame. I think it's hard for people to change. Master Val and I will take care of the rest. Please have a rest, Miss Tassie. People can change. The butler went to Val to assist him. After he left, it was only the two of us with Gargantia. Gargantia, thanks a lot for your help. Right, without you, we might have been caught. Gargantia roared softly in response to Luke. Whatever the dragon has said, Luke's facial expression suddenly changed to one of shock. What did Gargantia say? I need the tea. No, you're right. Very well, thank you. Gargantia stroked Luke's head gently. Gargantia's patting Luke. Luke gets pets. After that, we say goodbye to Gargantia. Gargantia, best boy. The cool night breeze blew gently. Luke and I walked leisurely towards the mansion while enjoying the night sky. However, Luke seemed quieter than usual. What did Gargantia say to you? What's wrong with Luke? Luke? What did Gargantia say? Are you quiet because you're thinking about it? Luke was silent for a moment. Gargantia, he knows my fate. How does Gargantia know that? He said there's a strong smell of death all around me. Oh. So he cheered me on. Oh, that's why I gave him a pet. It's like, there, you'll get through it. I don't think we can fool a dragon's nose. Smell of death. My heart hurt to hear those words. For a moment, I fell silent, not sure what to say. Luke seemed to notice the awkwardness and decided to change the topic. Yeah, Luke needs hugs. Tassie, thanks for helping me earlier. Why thank me? We did it to save ourselves. You're right, but I still want to say it anyway. Yeah. I've always been used to doing everything myself. Ever since I was a child, everyone has been waiting for my death. That's fucked up. I don't like that. There was no one I could count on. That's horrible. I could only trust myself. Slowly, Luke's hand gripped mine. So, I'm glad you helped me today. I tightened my grip. Oh, we've got the shinies. Luke, you're not alone. You have us. I looked deeply into his eyes, trying to convey my sincerity to him. Maybe at first we got together just for the trials. See, the more stuff like this happens, the more I'm convinced that Harem Route is possible. Because we're all a team. And it's not making us, like most dating sims, they're like, do you want to hang out with this character or this character? Let them make you choose. But not this one. We get romance scenes no matter what we choose. So it's like, let me date all of them, please. We need each other, all of us. Maybe at first we got together just for the trials. But I believe our relationship has grown deeper than that. I love you all. Now you have a demon, half angelus, and half demon, half angelus at your side. What else could you want? Luke laughed at my words. You really are a unique person, Tassie. That was when Luke took a branch from a vine nearby. He closed his eyes and started to concentrate. Bloom. Oh, give me a flower. The branch began to glow, and a small bud appeared. They're dating together. Yeah. Everyone needs to just date everyone. Slowly the blood bloomed into a beautiful flower I have never seen before. Magic? How come you can use it? Gargantua lent me some of his strength when he cheered me on earlier. Magic head pat! Luke picked the flower and tucked it behind my ear. His smile looked so gentle. This is the first flower to bloom in the demon realm. Its existence is unique, just like you. His fingers combed through my hair. A comforting warmth washed over me with each of his touches. At that moment, Luke's green eyes locked on me. A unique beauty for a unique and special person. His words filled my heart with joy. Oh, he's very close. Without realizing it, the distance between us began to close. The moment our lips met, it felt as if my body was floating in the air. Carried away by the sweet sensation, my senses were completely captivated by Luke. Each precious moment with him brought me joy. That night, not only did Luke make the first flower in the demon realm bloom, he also managed to bloom all the flowers in my heart. Oh, that's adorable. Also, if the flower's in your heart, you need to get that checked. That's not healthy. The next day, we made it to Shadow's base after being led by Val. Good job, all of you. How much did you get this class for? Not much. Only 300 billion. I called it. Only 300 billion. Everyone suddenly went silent. How much did he just say? 300 billion. Oh yeah, Ash and Luke didn't know we were spending that much money. As expected, the heir of House Lucifer is built different. It's just built different. Leave it to me. I'll make sure your 300 billion won't be wasted. Shadow and his wolf entered the next room and got to work. Convenient he can do that. After a long wait, Shadow returned with the exact same glass key as the Academy's. Well, that was easy. How's that? Not bad, right? Exactly the same. Thanks, Shadow. Now let's imbue Angela's magic into this key. Fortunately, we already knew that Angelus can use magic by absorbing energy from demons. I glanced at Luke. Leave it to me. But he got the energy from the dragon. Did he use all of that just to make a flower? But don't you feel pain every time you absorb magic energy from a demon? I remembered Luke's pale face while fighting Lilith's teammates. Luke's face went pale as he absorbed Val's magical energy. Flashback. Are you alright? Relax, his pain is nothing. He's so tough. It's okay, I can hold it in. Even though Luke said that, I was still worried. Shall we do it together? Miss Lolly suggested that we do it together to reduce the side effects, didn't she? That's right, I forgot. Let's do as Miss Lolly suggested. Actually listening to the teachers? Inconceivable, but you'll suffer the side effects too. Luke, we're doing it to pass the trial, so isn't it natural for us to share the pain together? Ash nodded. Remember, Luke, we're a team. He needs to learn to rely on other people. Luke smiled at Ash's words. You're right. Thank you. Hey, don't forget about me. We all smiled at each other. Are you all ready? Of course. The four of us put our hands in the middle, just above Shadow's glass key. Then I'll start now. Luke closed his eyes in full concentration. Slowly, a magic circle appeared above our hands. From the circle, I could see magic aura starting to flow into the glass key. But at the same time, a stinging pain began to flow to every corner of my body. It's okay. I can still bear this pain. I'm home, but I'm soaking wet and cold. Oh, that sucks. Go have a shower. Go have a hot shower and get those wet clothes off. A few seconds later, the magic circle slowly disappeared. Luke has finished imbuing his magic. Success! None of us were hurt from the side effects of the magic. Good thing we did it together. Shadow took the glass key and started checking it carefully. Yep, you did it. The glass key is now imbued with Angela's magic. We all breathed a sigh of relief. So we just need to submit it. Good luck, all of you. If you need anything else, feel free to come back. I'm waiting for your next payment, so it better be exciting. We didn't fix the key. We made a new one. We went and got the magic glass from the auction, and then we put our magic in it, and it's basically the same. After getting everything we needed, we said goodbye to Shadow. There were 2 hours left in the trial. Isn't that kind of more cheating than fixing the old one? Yeah, but like it's demon rules. They specifically said there are no rules. We all decided to go through the alleyways to avoid the other students. Fortunately, we made it to Mr. Mars before the end of the trial. Haha, right at the last second. You guys really like living on the edge, don't you? I'm too tired to reply to Mr. Mask. Yeah, they didn't say you couldn't make your own key. They did say that. They said it would... They said that we probably couldn't because it was like... It would be really hard, but yes, they did not say that we couldn't make our own key. Meanwhile, Lilith, who had been there since earlier, smiled when she saw us. You guys came here just to see my team pass, huh? No, we passed too. So sad. I ignored Lilith and walked towards Mr. Mask. So, where's your team's glass key? Here, Mr. Mask. Lilith was dumbfounded when I handed Mr. Mask the last key. Didn't expect us to find another way. Mr. Mask stared at our key and then smiled mysteriously. Interesting. Just then, the clock tower chimed, signaling the end of Trial of Demon. We passed! There's one more trial left to go. We're the best students ever. With this, the Trial of Demon is at an end. Only 2 teams managed to submit glass keys to me. Mr. Mask smirked. Now, let's start the assessment. We will determine if your team is really worthy to pass. Oh, we didn't pass already? Okay, sure. My heart started beating fast hearing Mr. Mask's words. Does that mean if Mr. Mask thinks our key isn't good enough, we won't be able to pass? I stared at the glass key that we had worked so hard to make and spent so much money on. It was so expensive. Oh my god. If this doesn't get us past, then I'm like, oh my god. Will this key allow us to pass the trial? Chapter 12, Grand Auction, Finn. See, I knew they were going to end on a cliffhanger. You have unlocked side story 15, Val, Ash, Luke. I'm going to do all the side stories at some point. Succubus and Incubus. Chapter 13, Lucky Number. Now let's start the assessment. We'll determine if your team is really worthy of passing Worthy of passing the trial. Yes, we just did this. Hearing what he said, my heart began to race. Can we pass the trial with this key? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, you're screaming? Okay, let me redo that. Wait a minute! That key is fake. Their team cheated. Lilith. We didn't break any rules. Besides, Mr. Mask himself said that anything is allowed in this trial. Mr. Mask laughed at me. Nice comeback. Give it up, Lilith. Listen to my assessment first. What a good teacher. It's just like he sees two students fighting and he's like, ha, nice. Mr. Mask glanced at Lilith's team. Let's start with yours. After snapping his fingers, 4 keys appeared in Mr. Mask's hand. These are the glass keys you submitted to me 3 days ago. Mr. Mask stared closely at the 4 keys. Mr. Mask is truly chaotic neutral. True. Yep, all these keys are real. With 4 keys, your team gets 80 points. Lilith smiled with satisfaction when she heard the number of points she got. After that, Mr. Mask glanced at us. Now for your team. He took out the glass key I submitted earlier. Mr. Mask just stared at the key without saying anything. My head was filled with all kinds of negative thoughts. Why is he so quiet? Is our key considered a fake? Mr. Mask's sudden laugh broke the silence. Okay, I'll accept this key. 20 points for your group. He's like, yeah, this isn't my key, but like, that's pretty cool. He was like, I like you, so sure. I love him. Yeah, he's so fun. I turned to the others. Guys, we did it. We did it. We passed the trial. Ash, Luke, and Val were all relieved as well. Meanwhile, Lilith was getting more and more annoyed. She couldn't accept Mr. Mask's assessment. Mr. Mask, why is their key accepted? That's not the key provided by the Academy. I never said the keys had to be from the Academy. But what? Their team managed to find a loophole in the rules and exploit it. What's wrong with that? Very demonish. But Lilith, I'm not done talking yet. They sort of glossed over the fact that Lilith single-handedly caused every other demon. Yeah, like that was kind of rude. Like nobody gets to pass. Mr. Mask's stern tone instantly silenced Lilith. I never mentioned your scores will be determined just by the number of keys you collected. A transparent screen appeared in front of Mr. Mask. I watched your trial from the beginning until the end. He played back the video of my team fighting with Lilith. Lilith, you successfully controlled all students and made them obey you. Your team gets an additional 30 points. Nice. You also finished the trial in 1 day, so 20 more points for your team. The total score for Lilith's group is 130 points. Hearing what Mr. Mask said, Lilith smiled again. Not bad. I still win. Hang on, we haven't got my team's points yet. Mr. Mask then turned toward us. For Tassie's team. During the fight against Lilith's team, you managed to defeat 1, 2, 3. Mr. Mask started counting. 80 students. Oh my god, we are powerhouses. So you get an extra 80 points. 80 points just like that? Yeah, 1 point per student. So now we have 100 points. All of us were shocked by the sheer amount of points. Wait, how is that any different from me controlling all the students' minds? I should have gotten more points. Oh, she's salty. But you're only controlling them, not beating them. What kind of logic is that? Don't question Mr. Mask. That's right, since when did demons use logic? We measure everything by strength, don't we? Wow. Mr. Mask is really unbeatable. You can't beat Mr. Mask. He'll just change the rules on you. No one can beat Mr. Mask, huh? He even managed to make Lilith speechless. By the way, I'm not done yet. Huh? There's more? You cut me off earlier. Rude. Minus 20 points for Lilith's team for cutting me off. After Lilith kept her mouth shut, Mr. Mars continued his explanation. I had an inkling that one team would dominate the trial and take all the keys, but if the trial ends there, it'd be boring. That's why I purposely set up 2 secret posts around the trial location. Twilight Bar and the underground auction. Hey, both places we went. I was surprised to hear the names of those 2 places. Twilight Bar? Did Dad know that the bar was a secret post? Twilight Bar is an information guild. From that place you can get various solutions to your problems. I also purposely auctioned this glass key material at the underground auction. Also, that's why... Okay, I thought that was a bit convenient. Mr. Mark's explanation made me realize that he had actually planned this trial meticulously. Wait, does that mean the 300 billion goes directly to the school? Like, did we just fund the school? It turns out this trial is not just an ordinary survival game. Each team will get an additional 20 points for each post they visit. Because Tassie's team visited both points, they get an additional 40 points. Nice! Tassie's team reached the highest score in the Trial of Demon with 140 points. Go us! Meanwhile, in second place is Lilith's team with 130 points. Congratulations to all of you who made... This feels like the end of the first Harry Potter movie or book. When it's like they give out the end of points, and like Gryffindor's is basically Dumbledore just announces that Gryffindor's got a whole bunch of extra points for bullshit reasons, and like the tapestries all change from Slytherin to Gryffindor. It's like, this is giving me that vibes. I couldn't believe my ears. I didn't think it would make it to the top in this trial. Reflectively, I hugged my friends. Group hug! We won! Good thing our hard work was not in vain. Of course, everything is according to plan. Really? You planned for this? You saw that, Lilith? Don't underestimate our group. Lilith bit her lip in annoyance. I can't accept this result. In my head canon, Mr. Mars picked your team to win because he thought Lilith's reaction would be funny. Agreed, that seems in character from what I know about him. Throw a tantrum all you want. The results are final and not subject to change. After saying that, Mr. Mars concluded the announcement. Mr. Mars is a character who does everything for the vine. Actually, we were desperate because of Lilith. Good thing I decided to trust Dad and visit him. We won against Lilith. Mr. Mars then gave us a few hours of free time. He said we had a lot to do before we could go back. After Mr. Mars left, Lilith came over to me. No, bugger off. Chaotic neutral king. True. Looks like you got lucky this time, huh? All skill. Think you could even pass the trial of Demon. Lilith showed a sly smirk. They keep doing alliteration. We should do the Oh, should we? Okay, let's look at the bad end. I am really curious. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to do it in my own time, like if you didn't want to see the bad end, but I want to see it. Okay, we'll skip to the choice. Reject it. Yep. I'll wear my own dress. Do you get achievements for everything? This game does not have achievements, unfortunately. Use my own dress. I know, I'm really upset. It would be perfect if I had achievements. I decided to wear my own dress. Belle was surprised when he saw me. Tazzy, why are you not wearing the dress I gave you? Because I'm a rebel. I feel bad for receiving such a lavish dress. Belle fell silent as he studied me from head to toe. I think you'd better change, Tazzy. The dress you're wearing right now is beautiful, but it doesn't suit the demon realm. If you wear this dress, people will doubt that you're a demon. Val, I prefer this dress. I'm sure it'll be enough. Val sighed at my decision. Fine, if that's your decision, let's go. Without another word, we left the mansion. Bad end, let's go. A car stopped in front of a heavily guarded area. Like Val said, there was a magic device we had to pass through at the entrance. Are you ready, Tazzy? Of course. As soon as they saw Val's face, the guards immediately let us in. With our arms intertwined, the two of us walked confidently through the entrance. Inside, we both immediately became the center of attention. Yeah, here it is. One of the demon guests came up to us. Good evening, my lord. I didn't expect to see you tonight, especially with your new slave. Slave? Who said she was my slave? She's my partner. But partner? The demon looked at me in disbelief. Why? Is there a problem with my partner? No, excuse me, my lord. The guest left in a hurry. They see me as a slave because I'm wearing this dress? I should have listened to Val. Yeah, there's the reason. After that, no one wanted to approach us. To avoid attention, Val took me to a less crowded place. There was no one else beside us. Don't listen to them. You look beautiful as always, just a little out of place. Wait here, I'll bring you some refreshments. Thank you, Val. Demon Realm is really harsh. Haven't they ever heard of don't judge a book by its cover? I enjoyed the Demon Realm sky as I waited for Val. Before long, I heard footsteps approaching from behind. Val? Before I could see who it was, someone ambushed me from behind. The last thing I recall was a hard hit on the back of my neck, then everything turned pitch black. My head throbbed with an intense, thunderous pain. I couldn't move and my consciousness was hazy. All I could remember was being dragged somewhere. After my shower, I come out and it's absolutely pouring. I guess you didn't need the shower, you could have just gone outside. But where am I? Who's this? Where's Val? Val? The moment I regained consciousness, I found myself trapped inside a large cage. As I stood there, the auction's guests fixed their gazes on me with a mixture of reactions. Some were amazed, some were disgusted, and the rest were simply shocked. My hand was shackled, and the icy touch of the metal handcuffs sent chills down my arms. I desperately tried to break it with my power. But nothing happened, as if my magic was repelled. Let me out! But no one raised a finger. Some even laughed at me. Val! As if he could hear my desperate calling, the person I wanted to see the most finally appeared. Azzy, what do you think you're doing? Let her out. They're auctioning me. She's my partner. The host approached Val with a calm expression. I'm sorry, my lord, but I don't see anything wrong here. My servant found this little rat wandering alone, so we caught her and now she's ours. What kind of nonsense is this? If my lord truly desires her, just place some good bids. Then she's all yours. I'm not an object. How dare you? I wouldn't dare to do anything that would offend House Lucifer. I simply play by the rules. Yeah, that's why we needed to wear Val's dress. Our auction items may only leave at the price we agreed to. Of course, you will set a good example for us, won't you? Val became silent. He looked at me with confused eyes. Don't worry, Tazzy, I'll get you out. Val. I didn't have any choice but to trust him. The host came back to the stage and started the auction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to see you at this event. Without further delay, let's start today's auction. Our first lot. The host swung his wand. This beautiful and rare mixed breed slave. I'm sure she'll be perfect to decorate your beautiful mansion. Possessing powerful magical energy, she can be your trusted bodyguard too. The bidding starts from 50 billion. 55 billion. 60 billion. One by one, they shouted their price. Then suddenly, 500 billion. Everyone in the room was shocked to hear Val's bid, including me. He's not playing around. 500 billion? He's nuts. I quit. I won't spend that much just for a slave. 500 billion. Are there any more bids? The whole room fell silent. Going once, going twice. The economy must be fucked. Yeah. So, the rare slave belongs to Lord Val from House Lucifer. I'm safe. But we don't have enough money for the glass. Val approached me. Thank you, Val. Now, let me out and let's go. But Val remained silent. He tilted his head as if contemplating something. Since this cage restrained my magic, I couldn't see the color of the breeze around him. Val, what are you waiting for? We still need to get the glass material. We don't have much time. He let out a deep sigh. Azzy, I'm sorry, but I can't let you out. What do you mean? What happened before made me realize it's too dangerous for you out there. I just left you for a brief moment, but look at you now. Caged, chained, humiliated. I don't want to put you in danger again. So I'll protect you. I'll take care of you and spoil you. Oh no, he's actually buying me as a slave. Oh my god, Val, I thought you were a good boy. Please open your eyes. You're safe with me, right by my side. His words left me dumbfounded. You can't do this to me, Val. Luke, Ash, my family, they won't let you get away with this. Oh, believe me, I can, Tazzy. You're mine now. I paid a huge price, remember? Oh my god. I don't care about them. House Lucifer is strong enough to face them. Val. His warm smile turned into a dark grin. My trust was broken, leaving me utterly crushed. You're trash. That's not the right way to talk to your master. I have so much to teach you. Oh my god, ignoring my pleas, Val remained indifferent and left me. He didn't look back even once. Oh my god. I was left in the cage, chained and humiliated, just like an animal. After that, I was sent to House Lucifer's mansion. He locked me in what appeared to be an underground prison. He also restrained me with magic-absorbing material. He held me captive, not even allowing me to breathe in the fresh air. No one could enter the jail except Val. Sometimes he would come to bring me food and water. Azzy, it would be easier for us if you choose to accept me. Yeah, that's a lot for wearing the wrong dress. Apparently you're still going, I'm not enjoying this either. Just accept me as your master. No. Of course, I refused to be tamed. I screamed. I fought with all my might. The first few days, I wouldn't lay a finger on anything he brought, but nothing I did could change his mind. I didn't know how long I had been there. Days? Weeks? As time passed, I could feel my will growing weaker. I was tired, tormented by hunger and humiliation. I didn't have any strength to fight him anymore. Is there anything I can do? Did I get back my freedom? Will that day ever come? Time seemed to be stuck in an endless loop. What's it like out there? Who am I? A month later, the school hasn't come looking for me? At the young master's private room, Tazzy waited. She was adorned in beautiful attire, gracefully sitting in silence. Yeah. But despite the beautiful dresses and the expensive jewels she wore, nothing could distract everyone's attention from the metal chain wrapped around her arms. Tazzy. Yes, it's still going. At Val's voice, she automatically stood up. Her shoulder twitched and she immediately lifted her face. How's your day? Did you sleep well? Yeah, I brought you dinner. Were you a good girl today? She looked at him, her eyes filled with helplessness. Welcome back, Master. Oh, Val pulled her into his... The empty eyes. She was nothing like the person she once was, yet Val found a twisted enjoyment in it. You're mine. Only mine. Nothing and no one can break us apart. I love you, Tassie. Bad End 14, an internal cage. Yeah, no, we don't. Val! Val, how could you? That's not okay. Val was my boy. Okay, we're back on the main route. That never happened. That was just like somebody's angsty fan fiction, I guess. That didn't happen. Okay. Lilith showed a sly smirk. We passed the trial. We didn't spend a month in a cage. We still have the light in our eyes. We're good. Bella's still a good boy. But don't think you can be lucky forever. I will destroy you in the trial of human. After saying that, Lilith turned around to leave. Wait. Yeah, that seemed really out of character for Val. Val's a good boy. But I caught her arm. Wait a minute, Lilith. How is Finn? Is he okay? What did you do to him? This question has haunted me ever since Lilith took Finn hostage. I blame the writer. Yeah, I think they had something... I think they let their imaginations go a little bit far. Lilith smiled slyly at my questions. Believe Val was controlled by someone. Let's believe that, because I don't want that to taint my view of Val, because he's a good boy. He wouldn't do slavery. I've given him a severe punishment, of course. What? How dare you? It's only fair. I forbade him from eating any cake for a month. You went that far. Huh? What do you say? He must be crying and lamenting his fate right now. I'll make him regret all the things he did. With a satisfied laugh, Lilith walked away. Finn's not allowed to eat any cake for a month. Good thing she didn't go overboard with Finn. Man, even... This is a huge tone shift from what just happened. Oh my god. The students began to split up to enjoy their spare time. Wait, you made art about it? Is that what you meant? Show me your art. Of course, we discussed what to do. I'm going back home. I have a few things I need to take care of before going back to the academy. Yeah, you're gonna... I believe Belle's brain was slipping a little so we can put... Lilith both most evil and least threatening at the same time. Yeah. I love the characterizations. I just got a new Magia crystal from Mr. Mars. I think I'm going to take a walk in Demon Realm. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm curious about a couple of things. Belle and Luke left us to go about their own business. When it was just the two of us, I glanced at Ash. Ash? Do you have anything you need to do? Open-ended. Invite me somewhere. Ash, do you have something that you need to do too? Ash nodded. Shadow asked me to visit him after the trial of Demon is over, you remember? Ash, don't forget to come visit me after the trial of Demon. I have additional information for you. Okay, so we're going down Ash's storyline now. That's right. I have nothing else to do right now. Besides, I also want to know more about magic packs. Can I join you? Of course. Okay, we've had a Val scene. We've had too many Val scenes. We've had a Luke scene. So now we do an Ash scene. We both headed to Shadow's base. Ooh! As usual, Shadow's wolf greeted us. You know, Shadow's Wolf is becoming such a main character. It's a travesty that Shadow's Wolf doesn't have art. You guys are here. How'd the trial go? Did you pass? You guessed it. Your glass key saved us. Your glass key was approved by Mr. Mask. We visited the right person. I only do what I get paid for. Okay, enough small talk. Let's talk about business. Shadow then pulled out a map of Demon City. He already made a mark at the far end of the city. So, here's the thing. I found the location of the human who terminated a pact with her master. She lives in the most seedy district in the demon realm. Of course she does. Yet little dog has art, but Shadow's dog doesn't. Yeah, justice for Shadow's wolf. The place where low-ranked demons gather. The person you're looking for is Amy, a slave. I stared closely at Shadow's map. Okay, thanks for the information, Shadow. I skipped the map that Shadow gave us and stood up. Cassie, let's go. See you later, Shadow. After saying farewell, we left his base, but there was something odd. With a smile on his face, Shadow came out as well. Shadow? Do you want to come with us? Of course. Do you think you're the only one who wants to get the full story? Oh, we get a Shadow scene. Is he a half angel just gonna go onto them as well? Apparently. But it's okay, we got Shadow with us. No one's gonna mess with Shadow. I also want to hear how she did it. What kind of informant would I be if I missed a golden opportunity like this? Ash and I were at a loss for words. He's third wheeling. Shadow then casually walked ahead of us. Moreover, this is your first time in the demon realm, right? I'll be your guide, just follow me. Ash and I looked at each other. I am pretty sure he'll come along no matter what we say. I love that expression on him. Well, I think there's nothing wrong with going with Shadow. In the end, we went to the location together. Shadow took us to a remote area at the edge of the city. Unlike the central district, the buildings here looked shabby. I started to feel nervous, especially when all the demons there glared at us. The atmosphere is completely different from the central district. Don't look so nervous. If you do, you'll become easy prey for them. Easy prey? What do you... Yeah, we've been like attempted to be sold into slavery once in canon and successfully sold into slavery once not in canon. So like, what do you mean? What do you mean? In the middle of my sentence, one of the demons jumped at us. Hand over all your money. Oh, we're just getting mugged. The demon swung his weapon at us. Ash and I were still too shocked to react. In that second, Shadow snapped his fingers. Kids, time to play. Oh, he's getting a cool moment. Oh! In an instant, dozens of wolves jumped out from behind Shadow. This is so cool. They quickly pounced on the demon thug. Ah! And he ripped to shreds, never to be seen. Oh my god, the demon screams faded away when the wolves finished. Oh my god, he just murdered a guy. He tore him apart with wolves. Good job, kids. Maybe that is their art. Oh, they could be shadow wolves. Woof. After a happy howl, the wolves went back into shadow. They are shadow wolves. Okay. Shadow keeps his pets inside his shadow? Shadow smiled at us. What to tell you? It's better if you're with me here. I think they're just glossing over the fact that he just brutally murdered a guy. Like, he tore him apart with wolves. Like, that's a grisly scene. Thanks, Shadow. But is it always... We're not going to mention that he just tore someone apart? Is it always this dangerous here? Who'd have thought that a guy named Shadow would keep shadow monsters in his shadow? I know, right? Plot twist of the century. Correct. This area is different from the central district. Low-rank demons' lives are hard, and they will do anything to survive. So never let your guard down. The difference between high-rank and low-rank life in the demon realm is huge. Let's continue. We're close. Finally, I arrived at an old house just down the... I seriously think that we're just glossing over the fact that that was brutal. That was a guy. Without hesitation, Shadow knocked on the door. For a while, there was no reaction. But after a while, a female human hesitantly opened the door. Good evening, Amy. Okay, Amy must not be important. She doesn't get art. She was surprised when Shadow called her name. Yeah, again, their economy must be completely fucked. Yes. How do you know my name? What business do Celestia Academy students have here? We want to ask something. We want to ask you about something. I heard you successfully terminated your magic pact with a mid-ranked demon. Can we ask you about the details? Amy's face went pale when we mentioned her magic pact. I don't know what you mean. She immediately closed the door. But Ash managed to hold it just before it was closed. I will pay for the information you provide. Anything. I told you, I don't know. As the argument heated up, Shadow finally intervened. I can help you find a new hideout. Huh? How? It's about time for you to move out, right? I can help you. Of course, I'll always also guarantee the secrecy of your identities. Identities? Isn't there only Amy here? Let them in, Amy. They're making a commotion. From inside the house, a man's voice was heard. After thinking for a moment, Amy decided to open the door once more. Please come in. Inside, we were greeted by a demon man who is not important because he doesn't get a name or art. He glared at us. Who are you? How did you know about us? The man seemed ready to attack us at any moment. Please be at ease. We're not here to report your whereabouts to your father. Report? What does that mean? Ah, I didn't tell you, did I? This human and demon couple are fugitives. They're being chased by the Baron of this area. Fugitives? How come? That's... Before the man could talk, Shadow cut him off. Hey, I don't want to talk standing up. It's tiring. Let's all calm down and talk. When things calmed down, we sat down and started introducing ourselves. Sorry, my throat started to get a bit scratchy. I needed a drink. My name's Jason. Who are you guys? I'm Ash, and it is at my request that we visit you. Greetings, my name's Tazzy. When he saw me, Jason's expression immediately changed to one of shock, but he didn't say anything. Why did Jason look so shocked when he saw me? Was it just my imagination? Living in demon mode is fucked. Shadow's a little too good at his job, yes. Oops. What did I just hit one of the top buttons. I didn't realize which one I did. I was like, no, don't skip, don't skip. And I'm Shadow. Shadow, the mysterious informant who said to know everything. You're exaggerating. No wonder you know about us. Jason's face began to relax. Are you really going to help us find a new hideout? Sure, as long as you answer our questions. Jason and Amy looked at each other. After a moment of silence, they nodded. Okay, what do you want to know? Did you really manage to terminate your magic pact? That's right, I'm no longer bound by any. How did you do that? A spell, or is there a device that can do it, or... Shadow tapped Ash on the shoulder. Hold your horses, you're confusing them. Now, tell me everything from the beginning. Jason took a deep breath before starting his story. Story time! Amy is a human slave bought by my father, the Baron who rules this area. All slaves must be bound by a magic pact in order to obey their master. Then why didn't that happen in our... Okay, this is another reason that the bad end that we just got isn't canon in my mind. That didn't happen. But Jason bit his lip in frustration. My dad is not a good person. He likes to torture his slaves. At first, I didn't care about this heinous behavior, but after I fell in love with Amy. Jason held Amy's hand. A small smile appeared on his face when he looked at her. I don't think this is a healthy relationship. I couldn't stand seeing Amy being frequently abused by my father, so I searched for a way to break her magic pact. Like, I don't think she really had a choice in dating him. It's like, okay, stay and be tortured or date this dude. Like, I don't think that's like free consent. But no matter what I did, it always failed. Until one day, accidentally, I met a pair of Demon and Angelus who were on the run. It's my parents! When they were being chased by the soldiers, I helped them escape. As a thank you, they offered to help me because I was getting too frustrated. I told them about Amy's magic pact. At first, I didn't expect anything and I just wanted to vent my problem. Very well. I will help you. You're not serious, are you? You just need to bring the girl to me. I'll use my power to terminate the magic pact. Okay, so we just need Mum's help. Easy. When she met Amy, that Angelus really managed to break the magic pact with her ability. After that, I ran away with Amy. As soon as Jason was finished, the room fell silent. Everyone was still lost in their own thoughts. Who is the Demon and Angelus couple? Where are they now? Jason shook his head. Sorry, I don't know anything about their identities, but Jason looked at me. That Angelus looked very similar to this girl. Everyone's attention was now on me. It's my mum! Similar to me? I reorganized all the information I've got so far. Angelus and Demon lovers on the run. And that Angelus looks like me. Is she finally going to put 2 and 2 together? It's been 14 chapters. A thought popped into my head. Could it be? Are they my real parents? Shadow's laughter suddenly resounded, filling the room. Things are getting more interesting now. An Angelus and Demon couple involved in forbidden love and on the run. The Angelus has the ability to break magic pacts. Then a girl who resembles that said Angelus. My curiosity was sparked. Jason, do you remember anything else? Jason was deep in thought. After they helped us, I wanted to repay their kindness. I offered to help them find a hiding place. But they turned me down. They said they were headed to a gate. A gate? What does that mean? Sorry, I really don't know either. Shadow finally interrupted our conversation. Okay, thanks for your information. As promised, I will help you. Come over to my base at midnight tonight. Shadow then glanced at Ash and me. The both of you should go back for now. You have to leave soon. But Ash still didn't seem satisfied with the information he had. Relax, I'll try to find out more about this. For now, go back. Alright. Shadow accompanied us on our way back. The 3 of us made small talk as we walked, but Shadow suddenly stopped walking. Ooh. What is it, Shadow? I saw something interesting. Shadow then pointed over at one of the shops at the other end of the street. Huh? That person? Dad? It's my dad! I spotted Dad window shopping. His face looked very serious. Dad! At that moment, a thought crossed my head. Wait, how do you know about my dad? An informant must know his client's every detail, right? I wonder how much he knows. This is getting a bit creepy. I love Shadow so much. Shadow then turned the other way. Alright, I suppose this is where I drop you off. I have other things to take care of. See you later. Okay, thanks, Shadow. I'll be waiting to hear from you. After the farewell, Shadow immediately disappeared and was swallowed by, Shadow. Ash, you don't mind if I say hi to Dad for a bit, do you? Of course not. I'd like to greet him too. just letting you know, when I find a good stopping point, I'm probably going to end, because my throat's getting a bit scratchy. It's weird. Usually I'm not bothered by this that much, but I'm feeling a bit of pain, so I think I should be good to myself and end soon. Ash and I walked towards Dad. But Dad was so deep in thought that he didn't even notice us. Shadow was the scariest character. Yes, I love him. Dad, what are you doing? Tazzy? Dad was shocked when he noticed me. Sorry, I was lost in thought. The trial of Damon is finished, right? How was it, Tazzy? Did you pass the trial? I couldn't hold back my smile. Before I knew it, I was already hugging him. I made it to first place, Dad. Really? That's my daughter. All thanks to you. Thank you. After a brief conversation, Dad then glanced at Ash. Is this your friend? Ash smiled while bowing. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sir Gawain. I'm Ash Winterlight from Glacier Kingdom. Oh, from the royal family. Greetings, I'm Gawain Silverwings from the Roseheart Kingdom. Dad and Ash exchanged smiles while introducing themselves. By the way, Dad, what are you doing here? Ah, about that. Dad hesitated for a moment, but he finally decided to answer me. Actually, I was looking for a gift for Helena. I hope they get together. They're adorable. For Mum? Dad nodded. I want to send her a letter, but I thought it might be a good idea to also send her a gift. Thing is, I honestly don't know what kind of gift is suitable. I'm afraid of giving her something she doesn't like. I can understand how you feel. Picking a gift for someone you cherish is always hard. Maybe I can help you. Hearing Dad's story somehow lifted my spirits. Finally, Dad decided to make a move. I love seeing him try to get closer to Mum. Their feelings for each other touched my heart. Dad. Good luck. Let me help you choose. Shouldn't he know by now? So the thing about this couple is they're the fake marriage trope. They were only together to pretend to be Tazzy's parents, Arya's parents, before she went to school. They're not actually dating, but he actually likes the pretend mum. So, yeah, we're matchmaking. Are you sure? Don't you have anything else to do right now? I suddenly remembered Mr. Mask. That's true, we need to get back soon. Suddenly, my cell phone rang. Huh? A message from Luke. Tazzy, Ash, where are you two? We're on our way back. Time to go home already? I wish. Mr. Mask said there's a problem. So we have to postpone our departure. Yes, that's true. My birth parents, I've never met. They said it was for safety. If people knew that they were my real parents, then I would be targeted. So they had to give me a fake family, I guess. And like both these people like were friends with my birth parents, and they're like, "Hey, can you just like raise our daughter until she goes to school? Thank you, please." And they're like, "Sure, okay." Can you believe that you said it while laughing? What am I gonna do now? It's fine if you still want to sightsee. Looks like it would take a while. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, so that's why my character was raised in the human realm, away from the influences of any Angelus or demons. I feel like the existence of a half-demon Angelus would tip anyone off that she's related to them. You'd think so, but like, I think my existence was like a secret until I enrolled in the school. And I don't think that people know that, I think it was a secret that like they actually had a kid at all. They're like, if people know that we have a half Angelus, half demon kid, then like there's going to be trouble and she's going to be targeted. So we're going to hide her in the human realm until she's old enough to go to school. And that's how it happened. Ash glanced at me with a meaningful smile. Looks like you're in luck, Dazzy. You're right. Yeah. I'm glad I remembered the law. I smiled confidently at that. Yeah, that helped me get it all in my head as well. So thank you for letting me explain it. I'm free now, so let me help you, okay? In that case, I'll gladly accept your offer. After walking for a while, the three of us decided to approach one of the shops. I love that emote. It turned out really well. How about I buy a dress for her? Dress from the demon realm? Probably not. She's an Angela's. Are you sure? Is it not a good idea? The dress is beautiful, but I glanced at Ash. He had the same inkling. Lady Helena is from Angela's realm, right? Angelus and Demon have opposite fashion styles. I'm not sure Lady Helena will like this demon dress. That's right. Looks like we have to find another gift. What about shoes? Do you know her exact size? Dad fell silent. His face said he didn't know. Oh, this poor guy. If you're not sure, we'd better not buy it. What if it doesn't fit? You're right. After that, we kept trying to find a suitable gift for Mum. We sighed as we exited the last store we visited. Finding a gift for a woman is harder than I thought. It's really not. He's been faking being married for like 16 years and he doesn't know this stuff. Yeah. I was feeling a little bit like that too, but like this, like finding a gift for a woman is harder than I thought. It's like, don't think of it like that. You don't find a gift for a woman. You find a gift for the person you've been living with for like 16 years. It's almost like women are people. What a radical thought. Dad was starting to look nervous. What would be a suitable gift for Mum that can also show Dad's sincerity? At that moment, the nearby jewelry display caught my attention. I know, Dad, let's go to that shop. Imagine women being people. I know, what a radical concept. It's like, you don't think, what do I buy for a woman? It's like, you think about the person. It's like, okay, what do I know about this person, what they like, what they need? Like, it's easy if you know the person well enough. Inside, various kinds of unique jewelries adorned each display. Shall we buy jewelry from Mum? You don't have to worry about size or style differences between Angelus and Damon. Dad smiled at my idea. Good idea. What do you think I should buy? I started looking around the shop. What about a ring? No, not a ring. Not unless you're proposing to her. Perfect for couples. Sounds romantic? Sure, sounds romantic. I don't think that's a good idea. You need to give her a necklace. I was silent for a moment. I'm not sure. I think this gift is too heavy for Helena. Good idea. Besides, his face turned red. I want to give this ring directly to Helena, not by mail. Yeah, imagine being proposed to through mail. We don't know for sure the courtship customs are the same as humans. I think we do from this line. It's like, imagine being proposed to by mail. You get a letter from someone. It's like, hey, will you marry me? Ring enclosed. Reply at earliest convenience. I looked down with a small smile. He has been thinking about this for a while, huh? Ash then joined our conversation. Then how about a necklace? See, Ash is on the right track. He had the same idea as me. I think this gift can show that you're sincere. At the same time, necklaces are not as serious as rings. Interesting. I think I'll use your idea. We started looking around for a necklace that would suit Mum. What about rose quartz? Ash pointed to a silver necklace decorated with a pink gemstone. Well, that's pretty. Aside from its beautiful color, rose quartz has a beautiful meaning. Really? What does it mean? Unconditional love. Doesn't that fit your story? A demon who loves an angelus. Rose Quartz mentioned, let's go. I've watched too much Steven Universe for this. Dad smiled softly at Ash. He made up his mind. It's, you know, that meaning, like unconditional love, if that recontextualizes the Steven Universe too, with Rose Quartz being the mom. Very well. I'll buy this necklace. Without wasting any more time, he immediately paid for the necklace. Thank you, Tazzy. Ash, thanks to you, I managed to get the best gift for Helena. Ash and I smiled at each other. Dad gently patted my head, then looked at Ash. Ash, when this is all over, come over to the Silverwings residence. I will repay your kindness. It would be an honor, Sir Gawain. Right then, I have to go somewhere after this, so we have to part ways here. See you, Tazzy. Do your best for the rest of your academic years. Of course. Bye, Dad. After parting ways with Dad, Ash and I walked back leisurely. Thanks for being with us today, Ash. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help your father. In the middle of the conversation, I felt a drop of water run down my cheek. Wait, am I crying? No, it's raining. It's a beautiful day for rain. Let's find shelter. This way. Oh, we haven't had an Ash scene yet. This has got to be it. This has got to be our Ash scene. Ash pulled me over to the terrace of a closed shop. We both took shelter under the shop's canopy. It's raining pretty hard. Despite the shelter, we got caught in the rain for a while. The cold air made me shiver a little. I think we'd better wait for it to ease up before going back. While waiting for the rain, I glanced at Ash. I know this is just an excuse so you can like huddle in a shop corner all wet and like stand next to each other for warmth. But like she specifically has the power to like she can do like a windshield above her so she doesn't get wet. By the way, you know a lot about gems. You know a lot about gemstones, huh? I didn't expect that. Ash was silent for a moment before answering me. Ever since I was little, I used to buy gifts for my mother. Right, he's a mother's boy. Ash stared up at the sky. The Emperor of Glacier never paid any attention to my mother. Even though she never showed it, I knew that Mum was really sad. I wanted to make her at least a little happier. One way to do that is through gifts. Hearing Ash's story, my hand unknowingly grabbed his. I squeezed his hand tightly. I'm sure your mum was happy, Ash. Not only because of the gifts, but also because of your sincerity. Hearing me, Ash smiled gently. Really? Then I hope you'll be happy about this too. Without warning, Ash pulled my wrist. I was surprised when my skin felt a cold metallic sensation. As expected, you look beautiful. Did he buy something for me too? Around my wrist there was a gold bracelet decorated with rose quartz. Unconditional love. He loves me unconditionally. At that moment, my heart rate quickened. Rose quartz. Unconditional love. Ash's eyes were locked on me. He then planted a kiss on the back of my hand. He's such a gentleman. I hope I can make you happy with this gift. Unconsciously, a smile appeared on my face. Butterflies were fluttering inside my stomach. Yet, man, I'm gonna be disappointed if there isn't a polykill ending. Me too. Like everything seems to be leading to that. And if they've been like polybaiting me this whole game, I will be very upset. Butterflies were fluttering inside my stomach. Of course, I'm so happy. Thank you, Ash. Seeing my smile, Ash's gaze became softer. His blue eyes seemed to shine a dazzling light under the cloudy sky. Every boy is precious. Like, how can I choose? If they don't just make you pick one at the end, I'm going to be big. Me too. I will be so cross. I will still pick a boy, but I will be cross about it. If this makes you happy, I can give you a present every day. No, don't. No, I don't have the room for that. No need. That's too much. Really? Then I suddenly erased the distance between us. His face was right next to my ear. It's like when people want to buy me gifts, I'm like, oh no, don't get me anything, or just like get me a Steam game. And they're like, oh, you're so modest, I have to get you something. And it's like, no, I'm not modest. I don't have the room. My room is so full. I'm gonna end up on Hoarders if you give me more things. Just give me something digital. His face was right next to my ear. I'm going to flood you with lots of gifts right now. Okay, I'll take kisses. I take gifts in kiss form. His deep voice echoed in my ear, then his warm breath followed. A second later, his lips landed on my ear. Ash? After that, he gave me a kiss on my forehead. Then on the tip of my nose. Oh, that's cute. That's when I realized what he meant by gifts. A few minutes ago, I was still shivering from the cold because of the rain. But now my body felt hot. It's like, is it weird that like tip of the nose kiss is just so cute to me? Suddenly a race adjustment between us made me think of Jodo. There's a stand called the Hand who can erase anything by swiping his hand over it, and they usually use that to bring people close to him suddenly by literally erasing this piece. Okay, that's kind of horrifying in that context. It's like suddenly approaching. Every time his lips touched my skin, there was a burning feeling that came along, burning me with a sensation of pleasure. Ash's kisses stopped suddenly. His gaze was now on me. Tazzy, you don't mind if I continue, do you? A bit late now. Ash. Why would they give me this option? Oh boy, you're gonna make out. I'm gonna make out. Don't stop. Slowly, I nodded. Please don't stop, Ash. As if in response to my words, Ash gave me a soft kiss on the lips. Oh, purple glowies. He didn't stop there. After that, Ash just continued to descend on every corner of my body until finally, Ash's kiss landed on my neck. He buried his face into my neck and bit it gently. Is he into vampire play? In an instant, my body was electrified. My face became red with embarrassment, but at the same time, I didn't want him to stop. Are we gonna like... This is getting a bit steamy for like a shop entrance. This is kind of public. Yeah, no, yeah, that struck me too. And I'm like, what? How? Neck is not the lowest part of the body. We stared at each other. Man, imagine like the shopkeepers are just like in the shop. It's like, okay, we closed up because of the rain, but like, dude, we didn't need the show. There was passion in his eyes. Be still. Oh, pushy. I'll overwhelm you with as many gifts as you want. Countless feelings overflowed from my heart, not only because of Ash's gifts, but also because of his sincerity. Was that that was a fade to black. Did we just... That gifts was a euphemism. Did we just go all the way in a shop entrance? Yeah, sex. Did we do the sex in a shop entrance? I suppose that's left up to imagination. Boy, this is not a PG stream anymore. During the way back to the academy, my mind was filled with various things. The various things. Without realizing, a week had passed. Wow, that's an abrupt flash forward. We all returned to peaceful academy life. You know, this game has a habit of ending chapters on cliffhangers. So I'm going to say here is a good stopping point. I'm going to save. Yep, mood whiplash, yeah. Okay, we got romance scenes with all the boys. And I'm going to end it here because my throat is getting a little scratchy. I think I should probably stop. This is, as much as I love this game, visual novels are rough on the vocal cords. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will rest my voice. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I will hydrate. Yes, I will. So yeah, I will. My next scheduled stream is in 2 days. I'll be playing Monster Hunter again. And hopefully the servers are a lot stable now that people aren't like downloading the beta of Wilds. So wish me luck and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.